money that you guys have contributed, and I have put some of the cash from my side also. So thank you so much to everyone. I cannot say enough thanks. Like, yes, sir. How are you? I miss you. I miss you so much. How are you, Masa? I miss you. Open eyes. See here. What's this? No. I love you.
In a civil war that has left millions displaced, starving, and terrified.
Executed civilians because they posted videos of it. Shooting men and boys. This is ethnic slaughter. Arab fighters killing African tribal Sudanese.
हेलो, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, सलाम वालेकुम। स्वागत है आप लोगों का इस नवी वीडियो में। मैं अभी हूँ यार इजिप्ट में, जैसा आप लोगों को पता है। सो गाइज, इट वाज अ वेरी रैंडम प्लान, बट आई वांटेड टू डू दिस सिंस लॉन्ग टाइम। सो आई केम टू इजिप्ट फॉर अ वेरी स्पेसिफिक रीज़न, स्पेशली to meet Myasa. Okay, I was not in the mood to travel, and let me explain. I'm a travel vlogger, but sometimes things happen very personal in your life that you have to share it because you are already on a public domain. So I decided to share with you guys about one of the issue with one of the sister that I know from Sudan, and asked you guys for the help, which many of you donated. You came forward, so thank you so much. Today we are in Egypt and I'm recording this video in Giza. So firstly, right now I should be in United States of hello. I should have been in United States of America. My plan was to travel there in month of November, but then things were getting too difficult with Myasa. Of course, I was, since 2 years I was noticing what's happening. There is a war, a very cruel war happening in Sudan. So let me make this very clear. Myasa have never asked me for help. She have never requested me. But I know her because I have lived with her 5 years ago for 1 month in Sudan, in Khartoum. She have hosted me, and since past 2.5 years or something, she's a refugee in Egypt. They lost their home and everything because of the war. So I decided to take this step and go to Egypt and meet her. So welcome to the video, and in this video guys, we are going to meet Myasa very soon, in few hours. So but first I'm just going to eat something, so let's go. This is Giza. This is how the Giza looks like. Yesterday I saw the pizza shop nearby somewhere here, so I'm just trying to find that. And this is not about traveling in Egypt or anything like that. This video is very personal, and very personal for my life, for someone I know. Hello. and very special for you guys for supporting. So thank you so much. I have no words, to be honest. We have 15. Thank you. Yeah. Sure. Let's take photo. Shukran.
Me too.
Thank you. So guys, welcome to Egypt. I'm just trying to find that pizza shop again. Maybe that side. Let's cross. Salam. Guys, streets of Egypt are so difficult to cross. No. I swear to God. It's like India, same. So guys, this video is personal, as I was saying, and thanks to each one of you who have donated. I swear to God, thanks to everybody. Hope it's eatable. Let's try. I asked them, do they have chili flakes? They say there is no chili. So wow, but this is very hot. We have to wait, I think, for sure. It's very, very hot. It's only 20 minutes. By 4 o'clock, someone is coming to give me some money on Egyptian pound, and then we'll transfer them in some other way. So ATM in Egypt are very problematic. Most of them in Giza are releasing only 10,000 pounds, which is not enough. Like I have to do transaction again and again, and it's a lot of tax. So for $1,500, we need at least 70,000 pound Egyptians. So someone is coming to hand over, and then we'll be able to meet us out very soon. So thanks to Kapil Bhai in and Jai Bhai in Sierra Leone, Freetown. They helped me there also, and then I messaged them, do you know anyone in Egypt? So they found someone in Egypt who is helping me now, and really thanks to them, because I also contacted Sadhguru, but they really did not help. They were like okay, we will tell you by tomorrow, then just kept ignoring the calls. And I did not ask them like free exchange. I told them, is it possible you can give me exchange? If they would have asked me any fees, 10, 20, $30, I would have paid them. But they really, the person who picked my call from Sadhguru Travel Company, he was just ignoring the call. So, oh, it's going down? Yes. Okay. So this time in Egypt, Sadhguru was not really helpful. So, but it is their job for travel arrangements, and still, it's fine. So guys, one Egyptian woman, she came and she gave me the cash. So this is all the money that you guys have contributed, and I have put some of the cash from my side also. So thank you so much to everyone. I cannot say enough thanks. Like, you guys helped me to contribute $1,500. Wow, guys. And thanks to everybody, every Indian, every American, every European, every Australian, every African who have donated. Guys, this donation did not just came out of India. Some of it came from Africa, some of it came from USA, and one person also donated from Australia. So thanks to everybody, no matter what's your religion, nationality, race, color, I don't care about it. Let's be kind as a human being. That's more important. And I'm meeting Myasa after 5 years. Guys, Sudan, I met her in Sudan 5 years ago. And I'm going to meet my sister again, but the time's a little crazy right now. Of course, it's, let's be positive. Let's be positive. We are doing something very good right now, and let's be positive. So I'm just keeping this in the cupboard, and I'm waiting for Myasa to come. She says she's going to just wear clothes and book an Uber and come by very soon. And guys, I got all these toys for Myasa's son. I'm an aunt now. Myasa have a son, so I got all of these, you know, from China. I was buying all these toys on my last day. So, oh, baby, he's 2 or 3 years old, not more. So I'm excited. I'm waiting even to meet the son. Wow, I'm out of words. Myasa is almost here. She's down waiting. So let me go and meet her. Wow, she just texted me. Let's go. Hey, I don't know what to say, to be honest. I don't know. I've called the lift. Why it's not coming? Okay. Hi. Hi, hi,
How you
hi.
doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm okay. Well, I see me every day. I see you in the street. All that.
You see me every day?
Yeah.
Oh,
I see
okay.
you go to the shop and I see with my hotel is here. I have my hotel.
Ah, hotel.
Number 4, number 9.
Okay. Yeah. 3 days already I'm here.
How many days more here?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Oh, it's not enough.
Yeah. Okay. I should stay more.
I hope that. I hope you enjoy yourself with us.
Guys, hey, Mesa is here. Wow. Yes, sir. How are you? I miss you. I miss you so much. How are you, Mesa? I miss you. Guys, he's shy. He's not saying hello to me. He's shy. Hello. He'll try this. But very soon we will make a friend. We go up. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So guys, finally after 5 years, Mesa. Hello. Very shy. So. Wow. Let me talk to her, then I will make her talk to you guys. No. So let me try to make friends with him with something. Wait, let me. Okay. Close your eyes. Wait. Heidi. Wow. He's still shy. Take. Heidi, car. Whose car is this?
Wow. Thank you.
No.
You.
I mean, no. Oh, not again. Mesa is trying to talk not okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now is good.
يلا sit. شكرا. قولها شكرا.
No, it's okay. And guys, now we are getting there. Okay. Speak. Small.
Small. Yeah. قولها شكرا يا كريمة يا أخي.
But at home, naughty or not naughty?
منزلي هل هو خجول أم غير خجول؟
No. يضرب. ويشاقل.
Oh.
ربما تراني للمرة الأولى.
No cheating. 1, 2, 3. Open eyes. See here.
What's this? No. No, والله no. كريمة.
Keep. Mesa.
Hi.
Thank you. Okay. No.
More يعني more.
We go coffee. No.
Why?
Keep. Hi. No, class. Mesa, class. I love you. Thank you. No, Mesa, class. It's okay. हम लोग फिलहाल अभी बाहर जा रहे हैं कॉफ़ी वगैरह के लिए। म्यासा कॉफ़ी पीती है और म्यासा का भाई चाय पीता है। तो शाम को भाई ये नज़ारा है कुछ इजिप्ट में। एंड मेरे को अच्छा लगा यार म्यासा से मिलके 5 साल बाद। म्यासा, हाउ इज इजिप्ट, लाइफ इन इजिप्ट? ओके Yeah. Okay. Nice. One. Ah, it's a baby. Okay. So Ivy is saying there was another baby. He was so shy, but now he's getting along. Let me try. Hello. Not yet. Okay. Not yet, guys. Not yet. Little bit shy still. So, but anyways, let's have something to drink. And it's not really. The life as a refugee here is not normal. You have to be extra safe, extra cautious. But we get through. Let us show one of the friends. So let me show. So guys, I know her also. Say hello. Guli, hello. She used to work in the same place like Measa at the optical. So very sweet girl also. She's also a refugee right now in Emirates, working there. Most of the people in Sudan right now, especially from the war zone areas, cities, they are refugees right now. Okay, Ivy is asking Kahwa. Wow, he wants to drink coffee. Nice, but very strong. Of course, no, we cannot give him. So we are just having coffee and juices. So all good. And Measa is telling me where is everyone right now. Some people are still in Sudan. So she is telling me which city, if it's safe or not. So some family member who are still in Sudan, that is like 50-50 safe. It's not 100% safe. So life is really very unpredictable. He's just enjoying. Hey. Okay. Traffic in Giza is, guys, crazy. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. I don't know. This means everything. I don't have words to tell you. I feel happy. You know, it was huge. It was just about to hit me. Guys, after 5 years, I swear to God, you know, when I think I met Measa 5 years ago on my first trip to Africa, which was 8 months long, and I was very new on YouTube. Hello, how are you? Good? Good. Shukran. And hello, salam. Wow, guys, maybe I should give him something. Hello. Let me, if I have change, 20, it's okay. Hello. Take it. Thank you. So, yeah, let me tell you the story. So I met Measa 5 years ago when I was very new on YouTube. When I was very new to Africa, it was my first trip, which lasted for 8 months long, and Sudan was the last country apparently for me. And I was not so big on YouTube. It was very new, and I had got only 2 months of YouTube payment by that time when I met Measa. 2 or maximum 3, but I don't think 3. It was only my 2 months of salary from YouTube that I got, because my first payment was delayed by 2.5 months, okay? So by the time I reached Sudan, I got only 1 month, 2 months of payment, and I had no money. I was broke, I was very poor, I was struggling, like I had nothing. And Measa did not ask me anything, and she kept me in her house for 1 month. You know, if she was not there, I would have to take loan or arrange some money or ask people every day for requests to let me stay, or struggle or stay in very bad conditions. I don't know what would have happened. And Sudan was apparently expensive. I never knew that Sudan is expensive until I reached there, and Measa literally saved me. She welcomed me like an Indian woman. She never saw me as different. You know, she kept me like her own. Um, so 1 month she used to drive me around. She used to pay for my coffee, for my food. Hello, yeah, I'm back. Oh, I will. My brother, I'll come later. Morning, please. Yeah. Sure, tomorrow. So she moved me around, okay, and let me stay, never ask any money. Used to drive me around in Ramadan. Hello. When when whole of Sudan was shut down in Ramadan, she used to find food for me because she knew I'm not Muslim. So she used to bring food for me in the morning, in the afternoon to eat. You know, Sudan. Oh my goodness. That's how we lived in Sudan 5 years ago, like family. And she literally became my family. Then unfortunate happened 2.5 years ago something. War happened. Everything was destroyed. Whole of Khartoum was bombed. First place to be attacked in a crazy way was Khartoum. They left, they flew, they became refugee. Right now she was telling me each member of the family is displaced, and they were like a joint family, more than 20 people. And I don't know how, it's a very long story, I cannot elaborate everything. But so from her accepting me for who I am, with my indifferences, with me being an Indian, she never cared that I'm Indian. She never cared that I don't keep Ramadan, that I'm eating in the morning. You know, whole 20 family was not eating food. In all the joint family, it was me for 1 month eating food in Ramadan every single day. And they were bringing me food. They used to cook for me coffee. The people who were keeping fasting, they used to cook for me coffee every morning. Then I knew 2 years ago what have happened. She was just recently married. The husband is working in Saudi and they are not able to meet since 2 years. Just few months after the wedding, what happened? Whole family got displaced. And even that time I was asking her so much, like, how can I help you? Please, if you need any help, let me know. I've asked her 2 or 3 times. She never gave me her online number to send money or nothing. Never asked me any help. And I was always saying, okay, I will come to Egypt to meet you. And it was keep getting delayed for 2 years for some reason. And past few months I was like, okay, let me take this decision. I have to go. And I have to go somehow. Then I asked you guys for help, because if I would have donated just alone, it won't be enough. And you guys helped. You guys really helped. So yeah, I decided to come all the way. Guys, this trip, one of the main reason was just to meet Myasa. To be honest, this was not a traveling trip for me, even though I will travel because I'm in Egypt now. But I came here just to meet Myasa. Hello. Kids in Egypt are cool. So बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. मैं हिंदी में भी बोल देती हूँ. जिसने भी 10 रुपए दिए हैं, जिसने भी 100 दिए हैं, जिसने भी 1000 दिए हैं, आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, शुक्रिया. मैं एहसानमंद हूँ आपकी. मैं पूरी ज़िंदगी एहसानमंद रहूँगी. शायद क्या ऑफ कोर्स रहूँगी. बट यार, जिसके टब्बर ने, हम लोग पंजाबी में पूरी फैमिली को टब्बर बोलते हैं, जिसके टब्बर ने, जिसके ख़ानदान ने मेरे को 1 महीना रखा था, जिन्होंने अपने धर्म का जो फास्टिंग रिचुअल था उसमें मेरे लिए खाना बनाया था रोज़, भाई मैं ऐसे कैसे छोड़ देती हैं. मतलब मेरे को आना ही था मिलने में आशा से. एंड हम मिले भाई में आशा से. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who have donated. We all tried to smile, even though there is so much pain in life of Myasa right now and the whole family. But everyone is trying to be positive. And being from a Punjabi family, this is the same thing, you know. We in Punjabi family, we are raised with the story of human displacement, the largest human migration, the largest ethnic cleansing. Over more than 20 million people were displaced in less than 1 month. So in our families also, there is one thing that they always say: in this situation is like the worst it can happen to any human, but in this situation you always have to smile. If you don't smile, you cannot survive. If you don't smile, if you take this in your heart in a very negative way, you will harm other people. So that's how we are raised also. In this situation, you always have to be very, very 10 times more positive. So this camera is watching me. Anyways, oh, Myasa is texting me. I don't know. Let me see. She still speaks same level of English, and it's fine. It's not her first language. Oh, she have texted me. Oh, all the photos we took. See, guys, nice. These were the toys for the baby. And she said thanks for everything. अरे thanks की क्या बात है यार इसमें. So thanks guys for everything. Thank you so much. I don't have words. I'm very grateful to each one of you.